said that Russia is the preeminent threat to the election again, and that while China is not going to plan to influence the outcome of the presidential race, that's nice that China told them that. Hey, are you guys going to interfere in our election, China? No, not over here. No, we love America. I don't care if Putin posts information on the internet, fake messages. I don't give a crap about fake messages. Most of the stuff we read from CNN is fake messaging. But Orban has enraged his NATO allies because he met with Vladimir Putin and Xi en route to the alliance's summit. Then he met with Zelensky, and then he's negotiating his own terms. Joe Biden posted this saying that Donald Trump is Putin's lapdog. We remember this because Joe Biden has said this many episodes before. We've already seen the show many times. We're sick of it, but they're regurgitating it because they have nothing else to talk about. So they just resurrecting the old Russia collusion hoax thing again. Joe Biden's at NATO, so he says, I'll never bow down to dictators, even though he has become one and is now prosecuting his political opponents all throughout America. So he posted a new ad on this. But I just wanted to flag this for us here because you'll notice nothing comes singularly, right? Things come in patterns, in pairs, in triplets, in quadruplets, and so on. And so Fox News also is on this bandwagon. They said this in this ridiculous story: Russia interfering in 2024 election to help Trump, U.S. election officials say. And if you open that article, which we will, I'll share with you what a stupid article it is. It has no information in it at all. They also shared this one: Russian assassination plot is underway. And we also saw that the media is pounding this one, that Trump is now meeting with Orban of Poland. And you know who he met with? Putin. So they're going to do this all again. They're going to say there's a national security emergency or something. Russians are already interfering. Fox News is posting this. Answers nothing for us, but they're sharing this around. People are mocking them. It's 1 million views over on X, and it has no information. You'll see it was written by this guy, Michael Dorgan. Says Russia interfering in 2024 election to help Trump. Now, who said this? U.S. intelligence officials. Wouldn't you like to know who they are? What their names are? I would. Let's see if we can find them. Officials with the office of the Director of National Intelligence have warned that Russia has launched a plan to interfere in the 2024 election to bolster the chances of President Trump being reelected. Oh man, so they probably should censor all of us again and maybe lock the country down for whatever reason? In a briefing with reporters on Tuesday, ODNI officials, again question mark who, said that Russia is the preeminent threat to the election again, and that while China is not going to plan to influence the outcome of the presidential race, that's nice that China told them that. Hey, are you guys going to interfere in our election, China? No, not over here. No, we love America. Okay, good. We thought so. It's only Putin, probably. So that's what our DNI is doing as well. China's not going to influence us. And it's all the tactics, they say, that we've seen before, primarily through social media. Efforts using influential U.S. voices to amplify their narratives and other tactics, the official said. Who? Don't know. And as far as who they're targeting, what we can say is Russia is sophisticated enough to know that. Targeting swing state voters is particularly valuable to them. The Russians are going to interfere in the swing states. Maybe Biden will never leave. Officials said that the intelligence community expects Russia will increase its activities to manipulate the public opinion all across America. Not like they did that with their cheap fake narratives lying to us for the last 3.5 years. We could actually use a little Russian information because I'm curious what they say about stuff, because our own media and our own government is filled with liars. Although former President Trump was not named specifically, ODNI officials said that Russian interference is mimicking what it says were similar preferences in previous cycles. So they're just doing the same thing, just regurgitating that right out of the old dumpster. The Kremlin, officials said, is seeking to influence specific voting groups in swing states, as well as looking to promote divisive narratives and denigrate specific politicians. Now, this is a twofold problem here. I think it's interesting, one, that the ODNI is doing this again. We suspected that they would, but it's also interesting that Fox is regurgitating this, boosting this all over the place. An official said that it's not even a real article. It's just some people, it sounds like, speculating and making up stuff about Russia. Look, they already said this and they were proven wrong. They said Trump colluded with Russia, never happened. They said Russia tried to interfere in 2016. It was like 10,000. I mean, okay, like if you wanted to say like Russia did something or something, you could make that case, fine. Was it of any consequence at all to the election? That case is, you cannot make that at all from any evidence that I've seen. You know, they take a narrative and there's like Facebook ads that some entity ran that looked ridiculous that nobody saw. And this article even admits that, by the way. So Fox News all the way at the bottom here admits this. They say, look, one of the fake messages that was posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, in 2023 that they're so freaked out about included a video of Pootie Poo justifying the country's actions in Ukraine, although the video contained only a handful of views. National security emergency. It's like big deal. I don't care if Putin posts information on the internet, fake messages. I don't give a crap about fake messages. Most of the stuff we read from CNN is fake messaging. That's it. So we have to use our own faculties. Putin can put fake crap all over the place. I don't care. I'm going to use logic and American reason to look at it, not take his word for it, just like we don't take CNN's word for it or Fox News's word for it. That's how a person should think and operate, not just go and follow whatever Jake Tapper says. So the point is, it's a strange thing. I like noticing patterns. There's a big one that was standing out as I was perusing today. Of course, NATO's in season, but here's just another headline. Russian assassination plot. Another one from CNN. Exclusive. US and Germany foil the Russian plot to assassinate a CEO of an arms manufacturer in Ukraine. Oh, wow. Another one. So it's like, wow, they're just like hitting you in the face with it. Russia. US intelligence discovered earlier this year that the Russian government, okay, who, Putin again, planned to assassinate the chief executive of a German's arms manufacturer, someone in Ukraine. And all these stories pop right around the time NATO's here. Very fun. So it's like all the CIA assets are hanging around with all the CNN assets, and they're all just probably going to cocktail hour together, and then they write articles the next day. So it's one after the other, and here's the final one. Trump is also gonna meet with Orban. Oh no. Here's what they posted over at The Guardian, and these headlines are funny. Hungary's Viktor Orban to meet with Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Now, he's snubbing Biden, so Orban is, but Orban has enraged his NATO allies because he met with Vladimir Putin and Xi en route to the alliance's summit. Then he met with Zelensky, and then he's negotiating his own terms. So then he's going to fly down and meet with Trump at Mar-a-Lago. And a lot of people on X, or the Biden people, he's meeting with him, and he's got sympathies to Putin, and the Russian narrative is back again. So season 2 has returned, and we're here for it. So continue to watch that pattern develop. We're going to watch a lot more of it. I can't wait for some sort of black swan event to happen that will justify them censoring us all again in the name of protecting us from Russia.